What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mo coming back at you with another video, a different type of video. So, since I'm doing this whole reboot thing, you know, if I get lucky and there's 30 people that watch this video, appreciate you. 30 views, appreciate you. But maybe 15 of them probably aren't going to like it. You know what I mean? And I understand that. In the past, if you're watching this and you know me, you know I've done UFC MMA content, but I'm about the numbers. I'm about the predictions. I'm about the who's going to win, how can we make money, and I'm still going to do that. I'm still going to do that. But with this reboot, I'm kind of coming at it a different way, up close, personal. Me and you out there talking. Yeah, you over there in the burgundy recliner popped up with a Coca-Cola in your hand. I'm talking to you. So we're just going to touch on topics from time to time when things trigger me, which you saw the title and the thumbnail of the video, so you know it says rant at the beginning. What my rants are going to consist of are not cursing, not using super vulgar, crazy stuff that will get me kicked off YouTube and all that stuff. But I will give you my opinion. And that's something I didn't really do before. I tried to keep it between the lines, you know what I mean? There was no gray area, but now there's gray area. And I'm about to come at you with some of my opinions. So if you enjoy this content, please make sure to hit the like button, share this type of content, whether you like it or not. And in the comments, let me know how you feel about the topic that we will be discussing here. I'm not going to bring up any cited, articles or anything like that. This is about UFC Fighter Pay. A lot of y'all seen stuff on it, heard stuff on it, tired of seeing it. We'll start in the beginning. What triggered me today, I was scrolling through Twitter, and I know that's enough to normally just trigger all of us anyway. But something came across a great Maynard thing. I don't know if it's recent, if it was in the past, because I did research it before I come in here, because I tried to do myself due diligence, good. I try to do your boys' research before I come on here. And so I don't know if what I saw was from a year ago or what. I'm new at this whole like looking up thing, so probably should have seen if it was a year ago. But it doesn't matter. He said it. So he's whining and crying. He's whining and crying. Tired of it, Gray. Tired of it, bro. Hearing the champ, Francis Ngannou. I know, hey, calm down. This is my opinion, not yours. You let me know in the comments. We can have this discussion in the comments. Whining and crying about fighter pay. And he's not so much fighter pay. He's more, I want to box and I'm a star and I knock people out. So I should be able to do what I want. No, you shouldn't be able to do what you want, Francis. It's not how this world works. Especially the good old United States of America. It's not how it works. We have people like, here, we'll just bring some people up that are little crybaby bitches. Little, and not little in the sense of all these people will whoop the dogs out of me and you. Unless you're an elite fighter that's fighting the UFC, these people can beat you up. But they're just little men inside. They're just crying and whining, just screaming, please look at me, for a decision that you made. You made this decision. And I'm going to go over some salaries and incomes of other occupations that, frankly, are a little bit more important. Pause 1 second. Sorry about that. So you chose to do this. We will go over some occupations I say are a little bit more important to the world than being a blubbering and I love. So let's just start this. I love MMA. I love it. It's my favorite sport. But let's be real. bunch of idiots punching each other in the face. That's what we're talking about here. Talking about people fighting, stuff that if you do on the street, you go to jail. I'm about it. But compared to what the world needs, and you're crying about fighter pay. All right. So we already touched on the first one. That's Crybaby Gray, is what I'm going to call him. Crybaby Gray. Oh, I'm tough with a big, strong jawline. Yeah, I'm tough. I'm probably secretly a vegan. And hey, let me take. I respect you, vegans. Do your thing. That wasn't a dig on you, vegans. You what you want. We're in America. That's how it works. And you have the right to complain about whatever you want to complain about, but facts are facts. Up is up, down is down. How it fucking works in the world. Next corporate. This dude would smash my lights out. Mark Hunt. Tired of it. Tired of it. You are a big old larger fella. You're a larger fella that fought in Pride. And way before you went to UFC, but you're wanting to sue the UFC. You're wanting to cry and moan and groan about not getting paid the right thing to fight Brock Lesnar that all of a sudden got caught for. Bro, you knew Brock was on steroids. You knew it. You knew it. I knew it. My mom knew it. She don't even watch this stuff. You chose to fight him. You're a grown man. You chose to step in there and fight him for probably a good amount of money. Let's look real quick. Let's see what Mark Hunt got paid in Brock Lesnar fight. Let's look at this. All right, all right. See, how much did Mark Hunt earn? Oh, fights per year. Okay, well, this just says it just alone. With Hunt averaging around 2 fights per year. 2 fights per year. There's suburbs around the world. There's ghettos around the world. There's nice places. There's bad places in the world that people fight every day and go to jail. They get put in jail, but you fight twice a year and get paid $890,000. That was your average. Oh, okay. Let's see. I want to see what he earned. Oh, no, right here it says the Super Samoan's new 6-fight deal with the UFC is worth around a guaranteed $350,000 a fight. Don't even talk to me. What are you talking about? For fighting. For fighting. For doing stuff that people get arrested for. Once again, I love it. Love it. Bet on it. Lose money. Win money. Love it. Next person. Definitely would decapitate me with a jab. I get it. I get it. Francis. Francis' thing is he even said that he made $600,000 for this fight. I get it. He's the UFC heavyweight champion of the world. I get it. He should be getting paid millions. This is his own fault. They tried to restructure a deal for $6 to $7 million. He turned it down because he wants to be a boxer. Well, let's go over something, Francis. Let's go over something. So I'm just going to state the obvious. It's not racist. It has nothing to do with him being black, nothing to do with him living in Africa. The bottom line was, before he got in the UFC, he was digging in sand pits. He's digging in sand pits. 10 years ago, he's digging in sand pits. 10 years later, he's a multi-millionaire. And why? UFC. Fighting. Wrapping your fist up. Going to train. Going to hang out with the boys. There's ladies there. You know, the lifestyle. Everybody wants to talk to you. That's not enough. That's not enough. You want more money. So you're like, okay, how can I work this around me getting my way? Well, I want to box. Well, Francis, hate to break it to you, champ. Tyson Fury beat the shit out of you. He would. Beat the shit out of you. Deontay Wilder, not a fan of his fighting style, but Francis, it beat shit out of you. It, it beat shit out of you. And Josh beat shit out of you. You're going to lose. I saw something earlier where some Russian guy, I guess, in charge of some boxing organization in Russia, sent a video out on Instagram. I'm not looking all this stuff for you and linking it. You look it up. It's there. It's facts. Anything I'm telling you here are facts as far as numbers and what I've seen. He offers Francis a boxing deal for $2 million to fight their heavyweight champion. Their heavyweight champion. He's that 2 million is a drop in the bucket for this Russian probably billionaire that knows that his fighter's going to beat the shit out of Francis. So Dana's just going to let his guy go over there. Dana's just going to let his heavyweight champion go to a totally different sport that it's been proven. MMA fighters are not going to go in a boxing ring and beat a boxer. It ain't going to happen. It ain't going to happen, guys. Quit. I like MMA way more than boxing, but I'm a realist. You be a realist. You be a realist. It ain't going to happen. Take our best striker hand with their hands and put it against a mediocre boxer. That's all they do. A boxer has a jab, has a straight, has uppercuts, has hooks, has footwork, has defense. That's what they got to worry about. MMA, those are just 10%. You got to take 10% of each thing and add it together. That's an MMA fighter. So if a boxer's grown up their whole life, 13 years old, only working on those 6 to 7 things that it takes to be an elite boxer, they're gonna beat you, mother. So you want Dana to risk his rep and his heavyweight champion, the baddest man on the planet, to go get whooped in another sport and expect to come back and no. Dana's trying to protect you, and Dana tried to give you a 6 to 7 million fight deal. I mean, what more do you want? Oh, you want more money? You want 30 million? Well, you ain't Connor, bro. You ain't Connor. It ain't happening. Another one, insignificant Cheyenne is what I call her, or call her homewrecker, or you can call her should I say it? She's kind of a sloot. Kind of a sloot. Pretty sure she was married to this JP guy, and she broke it off with JP for some dude, for Roman Delize. I mean, I admit he's kind of a stud guy. You know what I mean? Big hairy chest, big old 205er. But I'm pretty sure you're married, you sloot. You know what I mean? Like, what are you doing, you sloot? And then you want to whine about more money? So those are the fighters. And okay, no, we got one more. Jared Cannonier. Okay, I ain't gonna say nothing about him. But we're gonna go into, I have a couple people that are on the good side, on the thinking with their head, thinking smart, thinking logically. But let's go over a couple steps. All right. Let's go over a couple incomes in the world, or even here. We'll just do it here in the U.S. These are averages in the U.S. These are jobs amongst the world that kind of make the world run. We didn't do them all. We just did three or four basic ones. We did 4. We'll start with doctors. Kind of a big deal, right? We ain't gonna say the word, but the C word's going around. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need doctors for that. You break, you fighters out there, when you go punch each other, just blocking punches with your face, broken orbital bones. Where do you go to get that fixed? You go to the doctor. When you stub your toe and you break your toe, where you go? You go to the doctor. When your kid is sick, who do you depend on? Oh, please. Like, that's when you pray. Please. When you go to the doctor. All right. So, doctors, in 2020 to 2021, doctors make equal or greater than $208,000. So that might be a little bit more, but the average is slightly 208,000. All right. That's doctors. All right. So now we'll go one step down. All right. Lawyers. All right. You are wrongfully convicted. Something you didn't do. You need a good lawyer. You need top of the line, right? That's John Jones doing all that and out there punching women and stuff, right? You kind of need a lawyer, right? Let's see. The average pay of a lawyer 2021 to 2022, $126,930. Sounds like a good amount of money, but we'll get into fighter pay in a second. The top 25% of them lawyers make $189,520. Good living, great living. These people are living good, right? These people are considered rich in the world. Lowest paid 25% of lawyers, 84,450. Still damn good salary for a job that is needed amongst the world. Let's go down to we'll go a notch under doctors. We'll go RN nurses. Very educated, spend a lot of time learning, having to always go to training, have to work 60 hours a week, dealing with you when you're sick, when you're shit, and you can't quit shitting, you can't quit throwing up. And I know I said I wasn't gonna cuss, but really I'm talking about like the F word or like the P word or like some kind of vulgar stuff. Shit doesn't really. Yeah, I mean you got it, poo, poo. All right, when you poo on yourself, and so they're dealing with nasty stuff. RNs, registered nurses, RNs in 2022. Found two different stats on this. Found one, 2022, the average pay is $59,750. That equals out to $28 an hour. Saw another article that said RNs get paid in America 2021 to 2022, $6,290 a month. That equals $75,510 a year. All you're making money. Like you're living life. You know what I mean? Like you're not a millionaire, but you're making money. And this takes a lot of school, a lot of brains, a lot of time, a lot of discipline, from an early age. We're not you don't decide, hey, I'm going to be a registered nurse at 30. Can it happen? Sure. Does it happen? Not really. All right. So the main one, the people that shape what our future is, teachers, right? Teachers. We all have teachers. We remember being good teachers, bad teachers. Teachers that I'm 38 years old. I still see teachers. They say, hey, little Mo, and I go, hey, Miss Johnson, how you doing? How you doing? Oh, I remember when you did that fourth grade science project. Teachers, very much needed. Teachers, national average, $56,310. All right, so those are occupations that are needed in the world, correct? These are needed in the world. Now let's just go bare minimum fighter pay, $12,000. Sure, it was less back then, but inflation, that's what happens. It all equals out, motherfuckers. That's how the world works. 12,000 to show, 12,000 to win. That's $24,000. All right. So let's say, okay, so we'll pause on that note. And we will go transition real quick to somebody that doing the research, mad props for. This man right here. This man speaks the truth. Speaks the truth. Kevin Holland. That's right, baby. Trailblazer. The mouth of the South. But the mouth of the South that speaks the truth. Press conference, he says, so all this fighter pay, mumbo jumbo, all this fighter pay stuff going on. It doesn't make a lot of sense to me because if you fought more than once or twice a year, you'd be making very good money. So with me saying that, backtrack what I just told you, what the average fighter pay in the UFC is. Bare minimum, you lose that's 12,000. You win, that's 24,000. You can even get a $50,000 bonus that night. I mean, are you serious? So let's say you win and you get a bonus. That's $75,000. $75,000 in one fight is more than a teacher makes all year. Is right under the lowest paid lawyer. You got that? $75,000 a year is what a registered nurse makes on the higher end. Those are the good. That's for one fight. One fight. For fucking fighting. I just said the F word. See what that made me do? I guess this is rant. I guess we're going to find out if I get kicked off, whatever it is, what it is. Yeah, one fight. People go to jail for fighting in Wendy's parking lots. You know what I'm saying? And you get paid $75,000 as somebody new coming in if you win your fight and you have a banger. All right. So let's say you do what Kevin Holland says and you come out, you fight 5 times a year, bare minimum pay, and you win every single fight. You get paid $120,000. $120,000 is more than every single thing that I just told you on that list, except for high paid. That is the average pay of a lawyer. The average pay of a lawyer is $126,930. $120,000 is what you get paid bare minimum if you fight 5 times a year. Like Kevin Holland said, you need to fight. If you want to make money, you need to fight. Let's say you don't. Let's say you fight 2 fights a year. You win both of them. That's $48,000. Yeah, you got to pay taxes, but guess what? You're in America, bro. We all pay taxes. That's the part of playing the game. What I'm getting at to say, okay, we'll just throw another one. Let's say in those 5 fights, you go 3-2. You're making $84,000 because you're getting paid 24, 48, 84, the 3, the 2, the 24 on the 48. Yeah, $84,000. You go 3-2. You go 2-3. No. Take that back. 3-2, you get 96,000. If you go 2-3, is the 84,000. You could dog shit, and you're getting paid $84,000. And Mark Hunt is getting paid $350,000, and he has no takedown defense. If he had takedown defense, he could have beat Brock Lesnar. You just think punching people in the face and leg kicks is all you got to do for $350,000 a fight. Cry about it. I'm glad Dana got you. So let's see if any more other stats on here I want to go over. Say boom, 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 boom. Oh, one of the things that gets fighters in these situations, they're poor. They have nothing. Oh, I'm a Rocky. Yeah, I'm gonna go to the gym and get real good, be a fighter. Then they come in, they go on the region scene, they get a couple fights. Dana, it might catch Dana's eye. Big Maynard might be recommended. All right. They come in, Tuesday night contender series, have nothing from a third world country. Impressive showing. Dana White signs them to a deal where they can possibly get paid $24,000 in one night when they haven't ever got paid $24,000 in 1 year ever in their life. Probably in a 5-year span, a lot of these people in these third world countries or in other countries that don't get paid like people do in the U.S., they just are amazed by the money they're getting. When they come in, get a couple knockouts, something that people do in Wendy's parking lots and Wendy's drive-thrus across the world. You can look up World Star hip-hop videos all day. People yelling World Star. You think they're getting paid $350,000 for knocking somebody out? No, that they're going to jail. So they get in there. Dana offers them a 8-fight deal. X amount of money, $24,000 is a fight opportunity. 24 times 8, do the math. Win every fight. We'll sign you to a new one. And you prove to us that we need you. No, they come in 2 or 3 fights, get a couple knockouts, think they're a star, get a couple IG followers, and then they think that they want to renegotiate contracts. No, it doesn't work that way. You don't renegotiate contracts if the other person doesn't want to. You know what you do? You suck it up and you fight your fucking contract out. That's what you do. A lot of people say, Mo, you stupid redneck. That's what Francis did. I get it. More power to him, but he's still talking about that boxing. You know what's going to happen? Dana's going to go, bye-bye. Adios, amigos. Peace. Because there's always more people to come around. But this has almost been a 30-minute video. It's about what I wanted to do. Nice little conversation, nice little something that was on my mind, just a bunch of little betas. Another one, shout out this man right here. Rhonda's husband, Travis Brown. He said, quote unquote, all you P words, shut up and fight. You agreed to this. Shut up and fight. Shut up and fight. That's all you got to do. Just agree when they ask you to fight. Don't be a diva. And you'll be getting paid way more than the highest paying jobs in America. Besides a sports athlete. Y'all want to get paid NFL. Well, guess what? UFC, NFL. Get over it. Get over it, bud. It ain't happening. Also, one more, I don't have the stat right here, but like the average pay in the U.S. that is considered, I believe it was like 38,000 was considered in the middle. 38,000. You get a 38,000 if you fight 2 fights, win 1, lose 1, you're in. Bottom line, quit whining, quit crying, and fight. I know 30 people are going to see this video, and I appreciate you 30 people. I'm shooting for 50. I'm living life on the edge. So if you could, please make sure to hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification, and just remember, guys, life's too short to be a bully. Remember, I am not a bully. Have a good night.